Welcome to the channel, or welcome back, guys. As you could see by the title, this week was not a great week for myself. But yeah, anyway, I'm taking right off on Monday the 9th. I'm taking a sell on 10 contracts of MNQ. And yeah, as you can see right away, it's not doing too bad. It's moving, it's moving pretty good. It's moving, you know, towards our take profit, right? So always a good start when you see that. But that doesn't always mean that you are going to, hit take profit. But anyway, setting up my stop loss here, trying to get $500 right there. And then take profit, I am trying to go for close to 1500 it looks like. But yeah, this trade, it looked promising at first, but it was not a great trade, right? Anyway, you're going to see here it had gone up a bit and now it's going back down, right? Um, After it was all said and done, it would have hit take profit one, and then I should have taken it to, like, I should have put my stop loss to break even, but instead it hits full stop loss right here, which obviously is not ideal. So yeah, after I kind of messed around with it, it did hit my take profit one, and like I said, that should have been um, just a break even trade, but instead, it was a loss of $500. And if you think that's bad, wait until we get until Tuesday, guys, or into Tuesday's trade. So yeah, let's get to it. Never mind, guys. Apparently, I had a second trade on Monday. I don't remember this. I was taking a buy on MNQ for 10 contracts, getting in way, way late here, way later than I should have. And at least this was a small loss, just because I got out of it, in a decent amount of time, I guess. So as you can see, I'm going for more of a 1 to 2 here, looking to get $1,000. I don't even remember this trade, obviously. But yeah, as you can see, I have my stop loss here at a pretty good number, $320, which is still pretty high on the day, considering I just passed this account. For any of you guys that are new here, this is my first time trading technically live on this account. I already passed the evaluation, right? So yeah, obviously not ideal for my first trades on the actual, live account, right? Not just the evaluation, right? But as you can see here, I'm already getting desperate, moving that take profit, right? I'm trying to probably go for, if I had to guess, maybe 500 just to recuperate my loss from the first trade. But yeah, as you can see, thankfully it's going back up now. But as you can see, I'm going to move my stop loss very tight. Let's see, looking at about, yeah, $110. So if I remember correctly, this one just kind of was bouncing all over the place. So we'll see what happens here. I know the loss wasn't too big, maybe, yeah, about $110. So the first loss would have been like $470 or so. Um, but yeah, on the first loss, the first trade. So yeah, anyway, not a great day, but yeah, that should be the last one here. And now we should be going into Tuesday now. Alright, guys, for Tuesday here, I'm looking to take buys on MYM. It's already moving pretty fast, and honestly, I was looking to trade it right away, right? For trying to get into 40 contracts right there on MYM. And as you can see, it's popping up very fast and going away very fast. I couldn't even read it, but it kept rejecting my order. And so I had no idea why this was, because I would always trade 40 contracts in the evaluation stage. Well, after doing my research and such, come to find out, you can't trade like how you could in the evaluation stage. If I would have known that, I would have already had a lot smaller, of a lot size for me to take. And you could see exactly how far away I'm getting in compared to where I wanted to originally get in. And as you can see, it's running up pretty good. I'm only looking to at least get $500 here. And I don't know if I said 15 contracts, right? And you could see it's already going down pretty fast. That whole move was kind of already made, obviously. And so I only walk away with 100 something dollars after it's all said and done. And this thing ends up going to my take profit 5, guys. If I could have taken my 40 contracts with the stop loss and everything as I usually do it, I would have made, I believe it was 2,500 on this trade. Yeah, 2,500. Yep, right there, as you can see, it hit take profit 5. So I could have made 2,500 on this trade if I would have gotten with my 40 contracts, but I can't trade that high. on the live account. So very frustrating, guys, because that could have, you know, completely just changed this account. So anyway, just very disappointed. Only walk away with, let's see, I have it somewhere down here on the timeline, just because. Yeah, $148.86. Or that wasn't even for this trade. I think I took a second trade on Tuesday. Maybe. We'll find out right now, though. My second trade was just kind of a test. I forgot about that. I did kind of a test just to see if it could handle 20 contracts on MYM, and it could. And I made like, I don't know, I think $40 on it or something, or $70. So yeah, anyway, it wasn't an actual trade. It was just a test to see if I could handle 20 contracts. So yeah, moving forward, I'm going to go with 20 contracts on MYM and 5 contracts on MNQ. So it's a 0.25% risk, which kind of sucks, but yeah, that's just what I have to do on this account, unfortunately. So yeah, guys, anyway, let's get into Wednesday now. Alright guys, here we are on Wednesday, taking a buy here on MYM, 20 contracts, since that's my new, you know, normal size, I guess. So yeah, as you could see, 20 contracts, so stop loss is going to be a lot smaller now, like my risk, I should say. $300 right there, going a little past my usual, and it already got hit, so never mind, not much to say about that. I believe there's a second trade on the day, so let's get into it. Alright guys, here's the second trade on the day, taking a sell on MNQ, 5 contracts, and let's see. I feel like the volume was low on this one, if I remember correctly. Or never mind, it's just already heading towards my stop loss there, I think. Oh wait, never mind, I'm getting confused with my take profit levels. Never mind. So yeah, but I do think actually that the volume on this one was just bad, and I just decided to cut it early. As you can see, we were kind of headed towards TP1 right there, and as you can see, my take profit level is $527, right, which is pretty low for a take profit too. But like I said, I'm just keeping things. I'm having to keep things light on this account now because there's no reason for me to do 10 contracts on MNQ and then only 20 on MYM. It just doesn't make sense to me, because if a loss is, if I have a loss on MNQ and then a win on MYM, it's just not going to balance out. So I might as well just keep the risk factor the same and do a 0.25% for both of them, because otherwise the numbers are just going to be all over the place, right? The risk management. But yeah, guys, as you can see, hardly any volume moving on this. It's just kind of hovering at break even now. Now heading to the upside. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I cut my losses pretty early. Yeah, so there we are. Cut losses early. Just wasn't going great. So yeah, that's the second trade of the day, and should be the last trade of the day. But yeah, let's head into Thursday now. Alright guys, so Thursday's trade, we are taking a buy here on MYM 20 contracts now, of course. So yeah, taking a buy. This one, I remember this one, so very quick loss, as you'll see any second here. Going for the usual 25 point stop loss, and obviously aiming for that 1 to 5. But yeah, as you can already see, it's already really beyond the stop loss. But yeah, thankfully it had gone back up a little right there, but I still set it anyway at the 25, and boom, just like that. Nothing more to say about that, so let's just wrap it up here. And alright guys, here is the recap. Monday, negative $569. Tuesday, 148. We obviously know how that should have gone. Wednesday, negative 461, and Thursday, negative 307. It says I have 2 trades right there, but I don't know why that would be. I only took one, unless I took a gold trade the day before, which is very possible. But yeah, guys, obviously a very disappointing week. Tuesday should have been a win, and obviously, it's kind of my fault for not knowing, that the contract sizes you could take on the live versus the evaluation are different. I should have done, further research into that. So even if I did take my 20 contracts, that should have still been like over $1,000 I should have made. But still, it doesn't obviously excuse the other days that were losses, right? I'm hoping I don't get any comments that I need to change my strategy, because obviously my strategy does work, but I think just having that Tuesday loss kind of affected my Wednesday and Thursday as well. It's definitely possible. But yeah, I just got to put this trading week behind me. And I do say my trading strategy obviously works because I was able to pass the evaluation. Um, but yeah, it's just, you know, I just got to be more selective with my trades, because I definitely did take a few trades that I shouldn't have taken because there was low volume, and with my strategy, I need volume. I need a lot of volume for the trade to work. So yeah, I'll be honest, there's a few trades I shouldn't have taken, right? Because there was low volume. But yeah, guys. Anyway, sadly, first week of the live account down 11, almost, I'll just say 1200. So I'm gonna need some serious wins this week to you know, I'm gonna need at least 3 wins to kind of make up for that. 3 wins this week. But yeah, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. Kind of a pessimistic video, especially on the first week after being, so excited to finally pass to my account, right? But yeah, guys, gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to click the like button down below. Subscribe to stay up to date with the journey, and see how I could turn this around. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.